another European trip and not an unfamiliar airport, London Stansted as opposed to Manchester. Why do I fly from London Stansted on Ryanair, going to Barcelona today on the way to Madrid? Because of course it's substantially cheaper than flying direct from Manchester to Madrid. And normally I'm travelling with other people, which keeps the cost down as well, but today the other three that I sometimes travel with can't afford to take time off work or make another trip to Europe. They're saving the money, hopefully, for the final in Istanbul. So I'm Billy No Mates on this one, and a long way around as usual, travelling down 4 hours or so down here to Stansted, then off to Barcelona, then a train in the morning. So another trip underway. What will this adventure bring? We'll see. And who will I meet along the way?
Yeah, we came down from Warwick and Leamington, down to Stansted. The Heathrow flights went up to about 330 quid while they were in our basket from 195. So we canned those, and we got these for 139, including trains to Madrid.
So you're flying into Alicante?
Flying into Alicante and then getting the train to Madrid tomorrow morning, getting the train back on Wednesday morning and flying back from Alicante. So, hola.
It's a lot of miles and it's a lot of money, isn't it?
But it's cheaper than flying direct. So, yeah, and we can still drink on the train, so we'll be happy.
So you're going to win this time?
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1, you're pretty confident?
Oh, yeah. Because Morty's gone for 3-1. So, yeah, 4-1 would be good because that'll gut him.
We live in Rosendale, so we came down the car from Rosendale down to Stansted.
And then on to
Madrid. We're going direct to Madrid, yes, and a couple of nights, 3 nights in Madrid, and then we'll come back to Rosendale.
So it's coming from Stansted, saving you a lot of money as opposed to going through Manchester?
I don't know really, but I knew Manchester was already 250 quid before Bayern Munich, so we thought we'd come down here and be cheaper. Might not be, it might be, who knows.
Are you confident for the game tomorrow?
I'm not, he is.
I'm going for 3-1.
You're confident?
I'm going for 3-1, yeah.
And in the away leg? Not over 2 legs, that's
just. I think tomorrow night I fancy for 3-1. I think I'm not saying it's due, but I just think we are due a big win in Madrid, and I think we'll get it.
A draw, or 1-0. Even a 2-0 will do me. Because at Main Road, the Etihad will do them. We'll definitely do them.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks a lot.
Here we go then. So it's been planes and automobiles to get me this far. Now it's trains for the completion of the journey to Madrid, which is around about 3 hours on this train. And then once we get there, it's the countdown to kick off. So let's see who's making a similar journey to me as we onward go.
I like a train journey, to be fair. So something a bit different, isn't it?
This is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, very nice.
We should arrive in Madrid for sort of lunchtime. What are you expecting when you get there? Have you been to Madrid before?
Yeah, we came last year. Although we were only here for 1 night last year, so got a couple of extra nights this time.
Pep says there's no revenge being sought, but Rodri says there is.
Yeah, definitely. We're hoping so, yeah.
What do you reckon? Are you in confident mood?
I am, yeah. We've got, Haaland's a bit of a long journey. Last year we actually met some Madrid fans, so we're meeting up with them later. I think they're a bit slightly more nervous than they were last year. I'm sure there'll be a lot of noise.
So what would be a good result tonight?
Anything, a draw or better, I think. I think we can go back with a draw, worst case.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, not to lose really. Anything.
And has the long trip been worth it? We won't find out until later on, but here we are now in the centre of Madrid, where the City fans usually gather, here twice last year against Atletico and then Real Madrid. And as usual, although the square looks slightly different this year because there's something going on later, this is where some of the City fans are gathering. So let's talk to them and find out what they're thinking and whoever else I bump into.
Today is involved mainly sitting in the sun and drinking, and this evening I would hope we don't get battered. I think if we come away with a draw, we'll do them at home. I think.
spoke to someone who said City are going to win 4-1 tonight.
Well, much as I would like to disagree with that, I can't see it personally, but I think we'll be, as long as we're still in it, as Pep said, it'll be decided in the home leg, and as long as we're still in it, I'll take that.
So just for now, chilling in the sun.
Absolutely. Get up to the ground a bit early so we can sit in a bar near the ground so we haven't got so much of a rush. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. We went for long enough with dreaming of this sort of stuff. So now we're here. You've got to soak it up. You've got to make the most of it.
I think we are the better team. I think we've got to keep in mind that it's 2 legs and it doesn't have to be won or lost this evening. And I think overall we should have learned from the experiences we've had over the last few years now. And I'm confident that over the 2 legs we'll go through.
Enjoying the sun.
No, way too hot for me. Look at the state of me. I'm English. White and English. I'm in the shade.
Enjoy.
I will do.
I know it was difficult to take because over the 2 legs we absolutely smashed them, didn't we? Last year we smashed them. We're a better team than them, and I think as long as we are mentally prepared, that's the thing. The mental hurdle is what we need to get over, and if we're prepared for it, we'll smash them because we're better than them. I totally believe that.
What are you expecting from this leg then?
It's difficult, isn't it? Bernabeu.
Come on.
No, do you know what? Right, I'll be confident. I think if we can keep it close, we'll smash them in the second leg. I'm telling you that. Because if they come at the Etihad and it's close, if we're within 1 goal, we'll smash them. Because we absolutely battered them in over those 2 games, but we didn't have a striker that could finish the chances that we created. But we've got Haaland now, and he's a machine. Alfie Haaland, I was there when his dad got smashed by Keane, and his dad has created this kid who is just a machine. He's a robot. He's scoring goals, and he's the difference. He is the difference between Premier League winners and Champions League winners. And if we win today, we'll go on and win the Champions League. I'm telling you that.
Here we go again. Last time I saw you was over in Munich, and it's a different kind of weather, isn't it? It's warm, sunny, hot, rather than the rain we had over there. Happy days. We just need not to lose the tie tonight, Ian, as on a basis. We can't let it go. We need to have it still live to play tomorrow, and fingers crossed. Again, I said that a couple of weeks ago, and it worked, so I'm saying it again tonight.
You might have had your Mac on in Bayern Munich, but have you got your suntan lotion on?
Absolutely. Factor 30. At the airport, because I had to throw the first lot away because it was above 100 millilitres. So new stock and raring to go.
We've been here just over a few hours, and Madrid. Yeah. Madrid has always been brilliant. As a place to come and visit. We actually visited a few churches today. And I know that you always look at the cultural side of the city, and we try and follow your lead. A cathedral and 3 churches, absolutely.
It's got great architecture in this city.
Pray for divine intervention for tonight.
You can't deny the buildings in this city.
That's what we say.
Yeah,
we love the buildings in the city.
Yeah,
they're gorgeous.
Absolutely. But they're very welcoming as well. In terms of going to the bars and so forth, it's never a hassle.
To top it off, you need a win.
Yeah, let's hope so. I think that we might struggle for a win, but a draw will keep me happy to tonight. I'm always on the negative side, but we'll have them at City. I think that at home we'll definitely have a good run of them. But here it's going to be a tough night. But I'm quite confident that we'll get either a draw or a win. I don't think we'll lose tonight.
I think any win, you come to Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, don't you? Any win's going to be good enough, isn't it? To be honest, I think doesn't need me to tell you. If we get a draw, I think I take them back to the Etihad.
then we've got a great chance, haven't we? I think. But I'd like to think. I think the form that we're in and the way we're playing at the minute, you know, I'd like to think we can beat them and take them back to the Etihad with an advantage. You know what I mean? But when have City ever done anything easy or simple, have they? So I mean, and they'll probably do the same. But I want us to win tonight. A draw will be good enough, but I want us to win tonight. I think we will.
This atmosphere is great. I mean, it's like one of your fights, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant, to be honest with you. You know, it's actually the first European away game that I've been to, because I mean, I've always, you know, I train boxers now, as you know, and I do my guest speaking and my after dinner speaking and stuff like that, and I just never ever, when I was fighting, or now I'm training fighters, I've never had time to do one, except I looked in my diary there and Monday was free, Tuesday was free, Wednesday was free. I thought, oh, brilliant. And what a first one for me to come to, you know, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Brilliant. Istanbul next, yeah, absolutely, yeah, put too much work on for me, yeah.
What do you make of Madrid?
Madrid is beautiful. Madrid is really beautiful. It's got a piece of my heart. Retiro Park, gorgeous. Go to the Rose Garden if you can find it. Beautiful architecture everywhere you look. You've got it's just gorgeous. People really, really lovely. Yeah, nice vibe. Been all right, okay. And you want a predicted score now, don't you?
I'm not asking you to predict it, but how do you feel?
Very confident, Ian. Yeah, it feels good. This time round, it's our time. I want my balcony on the Bosphorus. And so that fixture better not got changed. So yeah, no, happy. And with my birthday week. It's my birthday week, so I want my present. So yeah.
Birthday.
Thank you, Ian.
I think we'll beat them today, I honestly do. My fourth time here, three bad visits I've had, but I think this year's the year. I definitely do.
You've just been on an underground train packed with Real Madrid fans.
Yeah, it's great though.
Optimism.
Good luck to them. They don't think they're going to lose. They just don't, do they? But it's our year this year. It is. Pretty sure.
The stadium has changed a bit since last year, hasn't it?
Yeah, they were doing the work last year, weren't they? So I don't know how far they've got. So yeah, no, looking forward to it. Should be a good night.
Might need a plasterer.
They might need a plasterer.
Might need a plasterer. He's a good plasterer, my dad.
Well, that's what it looks like now. And so finally here to the stadium to do the piece that I'm doing for Sony TV before the game. So you can see that there's a roof almost finished, and pretty impressive this stadium, isn't it? But what's going to happen here later this evening? So that is what City's playing for.
My turn.
Do you know, it's a shame. Obviously, they're good possession. They had one or two chances, not really clear-cut chances as such, but it felt like they were in their own rhythm in the game. But then, you know, that's essentially what can happen when you're at Real Madrid. There's a great bit of play by Camavinga and fantastic finish as well by Vinicius Junior. And I think they just need to keep their heads, understand that it's a two-legged affair. But knowing Man City, I'm sure that they will.
They've been roughing us up a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, do you know what? They haven't. It's not been that drastic overall. There have been one or two sort of fouls, but then it's the semi-final of the Champions League. You want it to be competitive. If you weren't really laying the glove on the opposition, then I think there would be an issue. But I think it's down to the referee now to make sure that he handles it, gives out the yellow cards when he needs to, and then doesn't really succumb to the pressure of 60,000 to 70,000 fans who are wishing for every decision to go the other way. But the other side of that coin is, come next week, that's what we hope to have at the Etihad.
a highly enjoyable game. I thought 2 fantastic goals, 2 fantastic strikes from real quality players, and it's finally tuned for next week. But I think City are favourites going into the Etihad in the second leg.
I think City would be happy with the draw in the end. I think it could have been better. It took a bit of time for Bruyne to get into the game, but when he got a wonderful goal. I think we'll have to fancy City going through now with the second leg at the Etihad next week. I think the crowd there will be incredible. I think City have everything. They really have everything to hurt this Real Madrid team. The last time City lost a home game in the knockout stage of the Champions League was April 2018, against Liverpool. It's a very long time ago. Since then, they've been unbeatable, 10 wins and 1 draw. So I think that's an advantage in itself. But they will have to be careful of Vinicius and Benzema and Rodrigo, of course, in the second leg. But I fancy them to go through.
I was sitting here a year ago and just trying to make sense of what happened to Manchester City then. But this is a different City team, not simply because of Haaland, but because of the intelligence. And everyone is rightly celebrating De Bruyne's goal, and it was a fantastic goal. But there was so much about it, the way Rodri was aware to nick the ball off Camavinga. I'm a huge Grealish fan because of England, because I've followed his career. But the way he had that determination to get through Valverde and Danny Carvajal, who should have been on the pitch, he should have been sent off for 3 digs at Grealish, and then laying the ball off to Gundogan. So it was like the teamwork, the resilience, everything about it. And then, of course, that wonderful strike from...
never say die, isn't it?
It's never say die, it is that. But I also think there's a sort of muscle memory that City are learning more and more. So that's not meant to sound patronising, because these are really intelligent footballers, but they're developing as a team. You can see the collective resilience in that team, that determination, because that was a good goal from Vinicius. And you know, just writing about it now, you just wondered, lesser teams would have folded, but this is a gutsy team, as embodied by the manager. And I have to say, I love Carlo Ancelotti to bits, but I've never seen him lose it before. So that shows how well City did, and also to silence this crowd, which I find slightly arrogant. There's a slight entitlement with the Real Madrid fans because of their history, 14 European Cups, the size of this place, the money they've got and all that. But actually, it's brilliant just to see an English team come and play with that intelligence and get that deserved result, and all to play for next week. But I would absolutely have City favourites now. Roll on Istanbul.
That was a very difficult game for both teams. I think it was very tactical. I think you could see that both teams were scared of each other. They were respected each other on the pitch, and it's 50-50 now. So the return game will be in City. It is the opposite that from last season. And with the fans, at the Etihad, it could be something different. But you could see that today tactic was the most important. There were not much occasion, to score for both teams. You could see that tactically it was a mind games, and the team will be very clever in the return game. Could have a good chance to win the qualification.
So a 1-1 draw, and a draw that means that City go into the second leg next week as favourites. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go through, but it means that everybody who's been out here for this game will go home very, very happy and very optimistic, looking forward to the second leg. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing all the nice things that you say. Thanks very much to Eamar Development UK, to Timpson and RRG Group for their support. And of course I'll be at Everton on Saturday, or Sunday as it is actually, to bring you the vlog from there, and then of course the second leg. I'm now going to go and see if I can catch any of the City fans as they come outside the stadium. But you know what? It's great being a blue, isn't it?
What do you think of the game, lad? Fucking hell, brilliant. Just first half, we shouldn't have. Well, we conceded, but.
Hey, two great goals to be fair. Two great goals. But not a lot between the teams.
No,
not a lot
not
between them. But I think when it comes to the Etihad, the Blues will be there, lad. In Istanbul, we're coming.
Easy.
We're on the way,
You're not
fella.
taking anything for granted here, are you?
No.
No.
You recognise me,
Old
man.
form's great, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Old form's great. No reason in the world.
We've got to take that one, haven't we? Coming here.
They're not great. They're not Real Madrid, as I remember. They're not the best, but let's hope that don't come back to haunt us. But come on, you Blues!
It's a journey home now, isn't it?
Cheers. See you, Everton.